Yes, sorry. Hi again. There's a connection problem. Sorry about what happened. Hi. Who was talking? Ece was talking. You can come back. Sorry for the connection problem. Okay, come back.
Okay, hello again.
Hi. And so,
Hi.
can you give an example of one of these situations that you use your brain, not your heart, making a decision?
Mm, I can give an example from my university choice decision.
Mhm.
I can write other cities than Istanbul, Ankara, or Izmir, or other ones. But my heart is saying to me Istanbul, Istanbul, Istanbul. So I chose Istanbul for my first choices.
And then
List. I mean.
you were able to get into university in Istanbul.
Yes, yes. I won the exam and I am a language student in Istanbul right now.
And so, have you? What is your worst decision?
I can say that I love my all decisions, even if they are wrong, because because I have learned a lot of things from them. They teach me something in some way,
You're
and
too
because of
mature.
that, I love all my decisions.
Wow.
Every one of them is good for me.
Wow. I mean, you're so mature for your age. You're so
Oh,
mature.
thank you.
I mean, I was able to see that from your from the from our in our lessons, the way you answer the questions for your age, and the way you're trying to uh, learn things and explore life. Life view, your approach to everything. It's so mature.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're going places. You're going places means bir yerlere geliyorsun, geleceksin. You're going places.
I hope.
Yes.
I hope.
So
Thank you.
do you have
Thank you
another
for.
question?
No, actually.
All right. Then you can always come back. All right. Please keep in touch.
Okay.
And you can also answer your
Okay.
questions in a written form. Okay. You can write it down.
Okay.
They're so valuable for me and for everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. See
Okay.
you.
Good night. Take care.
Bye.
See you.
Who's coming now? Who wants to talk? Who's going to talk? In our group, there were some students who would love to talk. Okay. Tuğçe, you were lost. I couldn't find you. Hey, hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hi. Is there a connection problem? I can't hear you. Tuğçe, you can come. Tuğçe. Yes, Tuğçe is coming now. Hi, Tuğçe. How
Hi,
are you?
teacher. I am fine, thank you. And you?
Good. Are you in Izmir or here?
No, I am now Istanbul.
In Istanbul. When are you going back to?
Yes.
When are you going back to Izmir?
I bought a ticket for Monday.
You're going back next. Okay, Monday.
Yes,
And then you.
yes,
It's gonna be 10 days or 20, 15 days, not more than that, right?
yes, yes. In a short time.
Okay. And do you have a question to ask us?
Yes, I have a question. What is the maturity?
What is maturity? Oh, it was my question.
Yes.
All right. This is the question you want to answer and ask. Okay.
Yes, I want to ask and I want to answer.
Okay. What is maturity, Tuğçe?
Firstly, I want to talk about unmature people. Don't
Immature
behave
people.
immature. Yes. In my observation around myself, people that exaggerate themselves and people that never accept that their faulty behaviors are immature people, in my opinion. And these people always seek a guilty person from the outside and never accept their faulty behaviors. Their
Mistakes.
avoid face to face their false behaviors.
They avoid
And
facing with their behavior. They avoid facing their misbehavior.
yes, yes. Also, weak people overestimate the status term. Status.
Status.
Status. Yes. In my opinion, a well character is more important than higher status. And these features are important sign of immature people, in my opinion.
All right. So, what was the question? So, what is maturity for you? How do you define maturity? How can you say this man or woman is mature, or this person is mature? How could? Yes.
Accepting of our defeats. I think life is a race. Like sometimes we can gain, sometimes we can lose, but in both situations, we should accept our defeats. In my opinion,
defects.
It's the
we should
maturity.
accept our defects, and we should also accept the defeats. Yes, you're right. Losing. Yes, defeat. I got it now. Mağlubiyet. Very good. So we should also accept the fact that we are different from each other, not expecting people to be the same. That is maturity too. And learning from your mistakes is maturity. Respecting the differences in people's personality and perspectives is maturity. Changing your perspective in time after getting lessons from your good or bad situations and circumstances. This is maturity. Maturity is knowing how to apologize when you're wrong. Maturity is forgiving. This is my opinion. And so I can ask you another question. How have you changed last couple of years? How have you changed last couple of years? How have you changed in terms of personality or habits past couple of years?
I'm thinking how change.
How much did you change? How have you changed? We can say first, I have become a blah, blah, blah person. Now I am more mature because blah, blah, blah. Yes. How have you changed?
Okay. In the last couple of years, I became more resistant to bad things. And bad things always happens from my relationships with my friends or my other relationships. But if some problem exists, I don't personalize with me. It's not my problem. Yes,
You didn't take it
yes,
personally.
there is a problem, but it's not my fault. I learned the apply this thing in my life in last couple of years, I
Very
think.
good. And can you realize the difference? Can you notice the difference in your English last 2 months?
Yes, of course.
And I'm so glad to hear that, because everybody can realize it. I realize it. I notice it. But if you notice it, then it's something. It's very important. Because sometimes I see the improvement in my students' English. I feel proud. But if they don't see it, my feeling is not. Nothing is complete. I need them to see it too.
Yes, teacher, I observed the differences in my progress, and I am very happy for that. And I believe that it will be more good
Much better.
in the future.
Much better.
Much better, yes.
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 Thank you for being my student.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Stay here till the end, and if you have any answers, you can always write them down, okay? I'm going to get your other
Okay,
friend
teacher.
now. Thank you.
Okay, good night.
Bye. Yes. Now who's coming? Is there anyone else? Yes, Ece is right. Maturity is accepting people as they are, or the way they are. Oldukları gibi kabul etmek. Accept someone the way they are, or love people the way they are. Yes. Who else can come? Who else has good internet connection? Who else has a good internet connection? Who? Who would like to come up here and talk to us and talk to me? After I lost connection, I lost 20 people. We were almost 60 people before I lost connection. Who wants to come? Who is willing to come? Yağmur, are you here? Yağmur, Rain, my other wonderful student. Someone else wants to be here. Yes, Yağmur. Of course I want you to be up here. Hi, Yağmur. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Good, and you?
Great. Thank you for the post you prepared for us.
Oh, you're welcome.
So, how was your day? What have you been doing?
I had a long day today. I was working as usual, as you can
I
guess.
know. And your school
Yes.
starts when?
On March, the 1st of March.
Yes, in March or on the 1st of March. Okay, you still have some
Yes.
time. All right, cool.
Yes.
So, what is your question to ask? And I also have a question to ask you. Yes, what is your question?
Actually, you talk about them. I was going to ask, what is maturity?
But I wanted you guys to pick some questions on your own besides these questions, but that's okay. Now I'm going to ask you, are you ready? What kind of behavior should we avoid in our relationship in general, friendships and relationships? What should we avoid?
I think the first thing is we should avoid bottling up our feelings, I guess. Because the more you don't reveal them, it's gonna keep bothering you, I guess. I don't know.
We have to get it off our chest.
Yes.
And talk to people, and we should never sweep them under the carpet. Sweep something under the carpet. Yes. We should never do that. What disturbs you nowadays in general? What disturbs you?
Working environment disturbs me nowadays a lot. Yes, because my job is more related to technical things, and I like the creative part more than the technical part.
All right. And so is while you're working and studying, do you have a chance to deal with English lately besides our lessons?
Sometimes I watch movies if I have chance, or I try to read some things, but not as much as I do in the past.
Yes, not as much as you did in the past. Your English is
Yes.
actually perfect, but I needed to say that for other people. And next one, I'm going to ask you your question. You asked me you asked in the lesson a couple of weeks ago. Do you make your decisions based on what you need or what others expect of you? Avoid from olmuyor
Mostly I
arkadaşlar.
try.
Yes, aşağıda yazın. Yes.
Mostly I try to make up my mind based on my own decisions or my ideas, but I try not to harm people as well while doing it. Yeah.
This is, yes. But, I mean, what, for example, what do your parents expect of you?
They expect of me to stand on my own feet
So are they kicking you out of the house?
and not depending on someone.
Are they
What?
going to kick you out of the house as soon as you start making enough money? Like American parents?
They want it, I guess. I don't know.
This is not so Turkish. In Turkey, nobody wants their kids to leave, but they also want them to be strong. So doing them at the same time is not easy. You're going to live with your parents forever until you get married or till you don't want to live with them. You're going to stay with them. And at the same time, you're going to be a very strong person and stand on your feet. This is not difficult. I mean, it's not easy. This is, so what do you call, it's an oxymoron. There's a good expression in Turkish. It's so they're not even related. Like you're trying to be strong. You have to do everything on your own. And at the same time, mommy, can I stay in your house? Daddy, can you give me money? I'm not talking about you. Or you go to your parents' house and they wash your clothes. This is so difficult. And a lot of people tend to do this in Turkey until they get married. They live alone in the house by themselves in a house because they're young. They're going to bring their friends over to study English. But when it comes to eating or cleaning, they go to their parents' house or they ask for money, or this is not easy. Yes, there's a good it's a paradox. Hayri Duran, değil mi? Hayri Duran çelişki. Paradox. Paradox is very expensive çünkü para var işin içinde. Paradox. Bir de money dogs var. Yani money köpekler. It has not terrible joke. All right. And what kind of mistakes do people make while learning English from your observation?
Mostly they think that they don't have talent to learn a new language, so they avoid practicing it, especially in front of people, because they don't like being humiliated. At least they
Or
think
they don't
so.
want to be laughed at. They don't want to be humiliated. Because some people don't humiliate you, but they just pick on you, or they tease you, make fun of you. They don't want to be made fun of, or they don't want to be mocked. They don't want to be mocked, or they don't want to be made fun of. Or as you say, they don't want to be humiliated, because some people tend to humiliate others. But we should never be afraid of speaking English because we're afraid that we're going to make mistakes. This is the way you can improve your English. You have to be ready. You have to be prepared to make mistakes and learn from your mistakes. I'm telling others, of course, because you already know what to do. All right. Do you have a question to ask me or your friends? Anything? When is the next lesson?
What is the thing that you would like to do, but you are scared of doing?
I can't say it here. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, very good question. What is the thing I'm afraid to do? But I want to get a motorbike as soon as possible and go around many summer places. Not, I don't want to buy a motorbike now and go everywhere in Turkey because I'm busy and I don't want to use it in winter. But I want to discover new places in Turkey, firstly, especially in Turkey, with my motorbike and my tent behind my motorbike. Of course, scuba diving, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to do scuba diving. Scuba diving is not as dangerous as using a motorbike for me, because I've been bombarded with a lot of warnings about how dangerous is using a motorbike. Since
It's
I was little.
dangerous, but it's cool.
Excuse me.
You feel more free, I guess, when you use
Yes,
motorcycle
but
or
also I
bicycle.
love everything about water. I can do scuba diving, diving without a tube. I love swimming, and I'm a open sea swimmer, amateur swimmer. I do a lot of things, and these are not extreme for me. But using a motorbike and going everywhere on your motorbike, you're free, and you have your food with you. You have your tent behind. You can camp somewhere that there's no one else but you. I would love to do that. Yes. And also, other crazy thing that I would love to do is, I don't know. I mean, these are the things I can just say right now. There are many things I can't talk here, but I will tell you in my private lessons in our group. All right.
Yes.
Maybe not even there. Okay. All right. Thank you, Yağmur. It really means a lot to me, your being here. Thank you. I'm a lucky teacher. Bye.
Goodbye.
Is there anyone else who wants to come up here and talk to me? People with good internet connection. People with good internet connection. Now, Ece is the only one who's listening and answering. We are luckier. O zaman unlucky çok şanssızım. Unlucky. Unlucky şanssız demek. Unlucky çok şanssızım. Unlucky. All right. We are luckier. Who's coming? CD.
Sıkın akalan, sıkın akalanız.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. How are you, sir?
Great. How about you?
Everything good, thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mauritania.
Where?
Mauritania.
Where's Mauritania?
In Africa, near Morocco, if you know.
Oh, are you there or are you in Turkey right now?
Yeah, I'm in Turkey.
You're in Turkey. You're a student.
Yeah, I'm an English student.
Where?
Trying to pass the TOEFL at Cambridge Academy.
Cambridge Academy. Wow.
Yeah.
Great. So which level?
I'm preparing for the TOEFL.
Oh, TOEFL. Great.
Yeah.
I teach TOEFL too. I teach TOEFL, speaking, and the others.
That's why I'm in this life.
Wow. Great. All right. So are you ready for good questions?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. What makes you eat more? What makes you eat more?
What makes me eat more? I think when I'm hungry.
Yeah, being hungry, of course.
Yeah.
Everyone. Being hungry for a very long time, or maybe fasting.
Yeah, maybe fasting. Well, when I fast, I don't eat that much
No,
because
I mean, oh, really? That's good. It's so healthy.
Yeah.
But when I'm so hungry, I tend to eat more. There's another thing.
Mm.
Sometimes stress or being sad can make people eat more.
Well, I don't know. In my situation, when I'm stressed, I don't eat.
You don't eat. Me either. I eat when I'm stressed, but when I'm upset and stressed, I can't.
Mm.
But I was expecting better answers. You know, when people eat more, when they eat more, they eat
Yeah.
more. This is the
When
best
they
way.
eat more, they eat more.
Yes, because the more you
That's a
eat, the
fact.
more you want to eat, especially
Yeah.
if you eat unhealthy food.
Yeah, but when you are like trying to eat healthy and on a diet or something, tending to not eat a lot.
Simple. If you eat simple sugar and simple carbohydrates. So, nice question. What makes you cry? I know you're
Makes
a
me-
man, and men cannot cry. What
Yeah,
makes
they
you
cry. They cry, of course. Who don't cry? When I'm
doesn't?
sad, when I have
But in
like
Turkey, you're not allowed to cry in Turkey because there's a saying, men don't cry.
no, in certain
we are
situations,
cool.
like big events like something, a bad thing happens to you, a big thing that you can't handle. You can't handle your emotions. That's normal. It's a human thing.
Yes, perfect.
Maybe
So-
not things like broken heart or something. That's, you don't have to cry for this. But if like you have something, a big thing like maybe a family member who passed away or something, well, you can't control this.
Yes, losing your loved one can make you cry. Yes.
Yeah, man cry. In the comments they said that man cry. I know. Everyone cry.
Everyone
That's
cries.
normal.
But in Turkey, it's a traditional thing. I agree that men
In
cry.
Mauritania too. In Mauritania too, men don't have to cry, but that's normal.
No, they
We're
can
human.
cry. What is impossible for you? What is impossible for you in general? What is impossible for you?
Impossible.
Yeah, impossible.
I don't think there's something impossible. If I want to do something,
There are many things impossible for me. I mean, there should be
Like
something
what?
impossible for you.
like what? Give me an example and I'll see.
I would never be a girl. I would never go and have an operation and turn into a woman.
Nah, that's normal.
No, but
I'm
I'm
talking
saying
about
normal or
basic
abnormal. Just what is impossible for you to do, let's say.
to do. Possible for me, like by pride or like just possible to do because I can make it.
Also good things. You can say good things. For example, it's impossible for me to say no to a
No, I can
young
say no.
person.
I can say no, but
No, I'm just giving an example.
mhm.
It's impossible for me to kill somebody or something. You can say something positive. It's impossible for me to steal, for example. I would never steal.
I will never. But if I'm forced, there's some situations where you're forced to
giving
do something and you have to do it.
For example, I would never smoke. Impossible.
I will never drink alcohol. Maybe
See,
impossible for me.
that is impossible for you. So now we agree on something.
Mhm.
So nothing is impossible. Impossible is nothing. Nothing is impossible. There's a saying. I agree with that saying, but also there are some exceptions.
Yeah,
Me
of course.
smoking is impossible 100%, but me killing someone is maybe 99%, 0.5% is impossible.
Why?
Because if
Why is
somebody
that?
tries to hurt my friend or daughter or my student, I would jump and I wouldn't know what I would do because
But you
I
can do
may not know
something
it.
else. You can try to solve the situation by another way,
But
not
I
just
cannot
killing
solve the
him.
problem with smoking. I know that.
Of course, smoking, but I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
So, how long have you been learning English?
I learned English my entire life because at school, when I was at school, we were doing English courses, and now I'm just here to pass the TOEFL, like to have intensive course.
Then you've been learning.
Yeah, I've been
You've
learning basic English classes in school.
Yes. So, what are the mistakes that people make while learning English in your country or in your school?
Practicing is a thing that we don't have.
Yes. People don't practice.
Outside class, no one speaks English.
That's a big mistake.
Yeah.
I agree. And some people are afraid to make mistakes, or they try to memorize vocabulary instead of learning it.
Yeah.
Instead of learning the vocabulary, people try to memorize it.
It's not that easy.
Yeah, it's not that, maybe for some people it's easy, but when you memorize vocabulary, you don't know the difference between the synonyms and antonyms. Like you think every word is a synonym for.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes some words are synonyms in one sentence, in the other sentence they're not even related.
Yeah. And they have to practice, like to know when to use this word or maybe a synonym or maybe another thing instead of it. Practicing, I think, is the most important thing to learn English. Like to speak fluently English, and because in my case, I want to study with English, so I need to practice and to learn how to do it.
I think you need a very, very good teacher.
You think so?
Thank
you very much.
You already might have a good teacher. Good luck
Thank you.
to you.
Thank you very
good luck
much.
to your teacher, and I hope you'll get a good TOEFL score. Let
Thank
me
you
know
very
about
much.
your success.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you. Have fun.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you very much.
Come again,
Bye.
all right?
Inshallah. Thank you.
Keep in touch, inshallah. Bye.
Inshallah.
Yes. Is there anyone else who wants to come up here? Is there anyone who wants to come up here? Okay, then. I'm checking. Sedanur, do you want to come up here? Who wants to come up here? Nalan, do you want to come? I didn't ask you before, but I know you don't prefer it so much. Selda, do you want to come? Ezgi Avcı, do you want to come? Cemal, do you want to come? Cemal. Nisa, Meltem. Denisa. Who wants to come up here, guys? Okay. Jamal, I'm waiting for you. Come on. Hi, Jamal. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Good evening. How are you?
Good. Are you happy with this score of the match?
Yeah. I am very happy.
What is
I
the
am
score?
I am big fan for Galatasaray.
I know. What is the score? 1-0?
Yeah, 1-0.
Oh
It
my
just
God.
finished.
It's so scary. Yes.
Yeah. What's your favorite team, teacher?
I am a Galatasaray fan,
Yeah, great.
but I shouldn't say it here. I will lose some fans. I don't want to lose my followers.
It's
Okay.
dangerous. It's dangerous answer.
It's a dangerous answer. No. I don't
For
want to
a
talk.
teacher.
All right. So
For a-
when are you going to start English with me? Did you ask your wife?
Yeah, I have. We are still discussing about the subject. I will call you shortly about this.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
I know. I am
So,
sure.
and
This is the first time I am joining a live
I know.
Insta live. This is the first time, and
I
I
mean,
feel
my
very
lesson
lucky.
is the first time. I know, and you're not my student yet, and people may be shocked because half of the students who joined so far were my students, but the others are new. So
Yeah.
you're new in my program. I mean,
Yeah.
my live session. So
It's
I
great
can
to
ask you
meet-
some questions.
Yeah, sure.
What kind of mistakes do people make in their relationships?
To be jealous,
Yes, they're jealous.
and
Being jealous is a big, yeah.
jealous. Pressure behavior.
Pressuring each other.
Yeah,
Too much
pressure.
pressure or pressuring each other.
And telling lies,
Telling lies. Cheating.
cheating, and still thinking about
Manipulation.
manipulation. Yeah.
Manipulating people.
And
Being imbalanced in a relationship, like
Mhm.
having some, yes.
Ma-
This is not a mistake. I mean, some men or women have some psychological problems. It's not in their hands, but
Mhm.
it's a problem. When you have a psychological problem, don't start a relationship first. Try to work on it.
Mhm.
Being unstable. Dengesiz
Yeah.
olmak Türkçesi.
to be selfish,
Yes. Being instable. Yes.
unstable, selfish.
Unstable. Yes.
Maybe-
Selfish. Oh, very good. Being
Maybe
selfish.
the biggest one.
Bencillik, yes. Selfishness. Being selfish.
Mhm. Being selfish.
Having mood swings. Having mood swings. Bir öyle bir böyle. Your mood changes. One day you're nice, the next day you are nasty. Yes, mood swings. Having
Yeah.
mood swings. What else?
I don't know much.
Yes, over possession or obsession. Like you possess. My wife is my woman. She's mine, or my husband is mine. I mean,
Yeah. This came to my mind, but I didn't want to say about this.
because you're at home.
I couldn't be unsure about this. I would say also. Bad habits like smoking, taking alcohols.
Oh yeah, I cannot.
But I am
without the
smoking, by the way.
Oh my God.
And
Overthinking. Yes, that's right.
overthinking.
Overthinking about things in a relationship can disturb your partner.
Mhm.
And asking about your ex, her or his ex, asking about the other person's ex. Did you go there with him? Did you do this with her? Did she hold your hand? Did you kiss her in the cheek? Did you say the same thing to him?
Mhm.
Gibi, yes, those kind of things,
Yep.
Things as such. All
Yes.
right. And what else?
What else?
Yüzem Günaş'ta is bored, I guess. She's bored with my lesson probably. Just kidding. And what else? All right, I can change the question. I mean, are you there? Can you hear me? There's a connection problem. Yes, there was a connection problem. Who's coming? Gizem, do you want to come? Mood swings. Is there anyone who wants to come? Lack of communication. It's very important. Işık Hanım. Yes. Lack of communication. Misunderstandings. Sweeping the problems under the carpet. Sweeping the problems under the carpet. What else? Okay. Come on, Gizem, I'm waiting. Ahmet and Ece are friends now.
Hello.
Finally. How is your connection now? Is it better?
Yeah, it's better right now.
Where do you live?
Malatya.
Malatya. All right. How old are you? 16?
No.
How are you 16?
No, 20.
20. Oh my God. You should get
Yeah,
married.
I'm a university student.
If you're 20 years old, you should get married in Malatya. Is that a rule in Malatya?
No, no, that is not the rule.
Okay. So, what are you studying? What are you studying?
ELT department.
Oh, ELT. Wow. I love ELT
Yeah.
students. Yes, ELT. ELT ya da iyi kayınbirader. LT olmaz kayınbirader. ELT. Yes, ELT. I finished ELT department too. And I did my master's in ELT as well. So your connection is gone. All right. So what do you advise people to do to learn English better in Turkey? What is your advice to people who want to learn English in Turkey? Do you have any advice? Any suggestions?
Can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can hear you. What is the best suggestion you can give Turkish students to learn English in Turkey? I mean, what is the best way to learn English for a Turkish student in Turkey, in your opinion? As a future English teacher. I am a creature. All right.
Yeah, I think the best way is to improve your speaking skills with talking to yourself. Yeah, because my rest of my family members in general are in the living room and I'm in the kitchen. So I start to talk to myself. So just choose a topic and yes, whatever you say, just tell your ideas.
let it get it out of your mouth. Let it get it out of your mouth. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Try to form it in your brain as fast as you can, and then try to say them. Just use them, and then it doesn't matter whether you make mistakes or not. You will write them down and find out the better way of saying them. But just do it. Make a mistake. Just find out what you're capable of and what you're not capable of. Yes. That's
because
learning, that's a very good suggestion.
Yeah, because learning a language is a process. Whatever you want to learn any language, it's called the process, and you need to be patient. Because actually you are great because you decide to learn a new language for you out of your tongue, out of your mother language.
So how long have you been following me?
For 2 months.
For 2 months. Have you?
Yeah.
What did you? I mean, have you been benefiting from this lesson or from my private? My lessons and post. Have you been benefiting from them?
Yeah, especially in vocabulary part.
We do a lot of vocabulary.
Because
because.
Yeah, because if you want to learn vocabulary or something for you new, for example, just like in beautiful, yeah, we also know the meaning of this word, but synonyms, antonyms, or expressions,
other word formations, yes.
Yes, the usage in the idioms, yeah, and actually, in the live lesson about. Yeah, I asked you which one do you prefer to use, American or British English? And you said to me, yes, I'm American. Of course, American.
I had to say American because I learned English in the United States, and most of my relatives are Americans, and I lived some part of my life in the United States. I was exposed to American English more than British English, and I never studied English in Turkey at all. I went to regular schools here, regular public school and state schools, and I never had a chance to be exposed to English in Turkey. In our school, it was optional. English was optional, so I didn't even I didn't even learn English in a government school. I learned everything by myself, and also in the United States. So I made a lot of analysis while learning, subconsciously and consciously, explicitly and implicitly, and so I improved a lot of techniques to teach, even when I was not even a teacher yet, you know. During my education and after my education and during my teaching years, I improved a lot of new techniques. And also, I did my master's after I was I was a teacher for 16 years. I started doing my master's, and it really worked. Doing masters after a certain age, it was not easy, but at the same time, I knew what I wanted and I knew what I was doing, because when you do your master's right after school, you're not aware of the situation so much because you are not experienced enough. So I was experienced enough to get as much as I could from my master's program. And I combined, and I'm still a learner. I mean, although I started learning English when I was 6 in America, I'm still a learner. And sometimes I see myself learning faster than my students. If I work and learn faster than my students, then there's a problem. I shouldn't work harder than my students. My students should be, I'm not saying I get prepared before the lessons. I never do that because I'm already prepared. And I should get prepared, but I'm too busy. But I'm thinking about the lessons so much. I create new things. I think I make plans. But they should be doing this more than me. That's my advice. A language student should study or focus on English more than the teacher.
Yeah.
If I'm doing it like 24 hours a day, they should do it 48 hours a day. I know it's impossible, but that's the case if you want to learn English in Turkey, especially after a certain age, especially after a certain age.
Yeah. Actually, I love to use some British expressions. They are so cool for me.
I know.
Because
it's good to learn. I mean, you're going to be an English teacher. Please learn as much as you can. Like, learn Australian idioms, Canadian idioms, American idioms, British English idioms, all kinds of idioms. I would love to know all of them. but I try to avoid learning new British idioms because I'm not finished with Americans yet. And I am capable of writing a very, very big vocabulary note book or a dictionary, phrasal verb dictionary and an idiom dictionary, but I still don't know a lot of words, a lot of idioms, and a lot of phrasal verbs. I mean, my teachers in school never believed that. My American friends think that I know everything, but I don't. So I'm not finished with American English yet. So it's like a total new language in terms of the idiomatic expressions. I'm not saying about whole vocabulary, because even in Turkish we don't know a lot of words. But in terms of idiomatic expressions and the differences, I'd see in British English as another language. I see it as, I mean, although it's not another language, it's for me, because I am a perfectionist. Therefore, I didn't start another language because of the time and the energy and the effort I put in teaching English and learning at the same time. I didn't have a chance, time, and money to start another language, but I'm planning. So while learning, what age were you when you first started learning English? What age were you?
What age? It's about 10.
10. All right.
Yeah.
So when you were 10,
it's cool. Yeah, but I love to. Yeah, but I love to sing in foreign language.
So
yeah.
Is the private school? Was the private school
No,
regular public school?
regular. Yeah, it's regular public school.
How did you get to where you are now in terms of English? How did you get to where you are now in terms of your English level?
English level. Actually, practicing.
Yes.
Just practicing.
So you and I are good examples.
Thank you.
Other people are not bad examples. Believe me. I wish I had gone to Robert College, finished Bosphorus University English Language Department. I mean, I had a nanny in Turkey, American nanny, and still had gone to America at the same time. I mean, I wish many things but still, with this personality and learning and teaching strategies, I would have been 10 times better with the combination of everything. But the past is past. We have to look forward. And it's a great way teaching is another great way to learn many things in English. You can't learn everything. You lose certain things, because I forgot many things while teaching, because teaching is different and speaking English in America is different. But I learned many things that I can never learn in the United States, in England, in terms of English, in terms of teaching, in terms of Turkish life approach. So teaching is a great opportunity for people like you and me. If you love the job, especially if you don't love the job, teaching could be an insufferable job, because you don't get paid so much.
Yeah.
We are usually either poor or middle class in terms of money.
Yeah, and as we are in the time of the pandemic, unfortunately, some things are unlimited in education, and so we have to sharpen our vocabulary or grammar, speaking, writing, listening. It's all about the all together. It must be all together. So the fourth. There are four. There are four things you can do: reading, listening, speaking, and writing.
At the same, they're all very important.
And
also, you have to combine them. So write about what you have read and listen to. So talk about what you have read and listen to.
Yeah, yeah. And actually, you don't need to study grammar so much, because as we are in the Turkish, we say, for example, we don't say gelmeyeceğim, we say gelmeyeceğim, like American
not going to come. Yes.
Yeah, so not to decide going to or will.
I understand what you mean. But
yes,
if you're going to be an English teacher, or if you're going to make an academic career, then you might need some grammatical points and the differences while writing or doing some academic. But if your aim is to just learn English and express yourself, then you don't need it. Yes, you're right. I totally agree with you. Yes.
And for example, you need to you need to watch some series or movies. Like Merlin. I love to watch Merlin all the time, and this is kind of British English series.
Learn a lot from
Because of that. Yeah, because of that. And I love the expressions like uh, instead of saying found out, they say I could have put my finger on it.
Ah, perfect.
If there's something odd or strange for you and you did, it's not possible, and you say, I couldn't put my finger on it yet, but I will.
I like those kind of expressions. So, look, what I'm gonna offer you something. I hope you will accept my offer. One day you could be a guest in my Zoom class, free. It's on us. It's on the house, so you can come and meet our your new friends, and you'll be in my WhatsApp group. We share new words, vocabulary, phrasal verbs, news, and links to there, and then people ask their questions to each other, and if they cannot answer, I interfere at the end, not in the beginning, and I just observe in the beginning. This is our WhatsApp. I have two WhatsApp groups. I mean, crowded WhatsApp groups where people are always active, and also I have a Zoom group that I work professionally. With a Zoom group that I work professionally with, and in this Zoom group we do a lot of speaking and these kind of we study these kind of idiomatic expressions, phrasal words, vocabulary, synonyms, antonyms, and people ask questions all the time and answer questions. We do paraphrasing. We paraphrase the questions and answers. So I would love to see you there as a guest. You can be there. If you send me a DM, and remind yourself saying that I am Gizem from Malatya. I would know who you are. And I will send you the link for our next lesson. And I will if you send your phone number, we'll put you to our WhatsApp groups because you deserve this.
Thank you.
And you need us and we need you.
Yes.
Gizem,
The
not Melis,
mutual
right? Everybody
relationship.
calls you Melis. Why? Do you have two names? Your name is Gizem, right?
Gizem Melis.
Gizem Melis. Okay.
Yeah.
In English,
But I
Giz.
prefer to use my second name, Melis.
Melis is your second name. Oh, so people keep saying Melis because they are your friends.
Yes.
Melis sanki biz keliz. Okay, that's terrible. Gizem, mystery. I'll see you soon, Gizem. Take care.
Take care. Goodbye. Bye.
Okay, everyone. Are we there yet? Okay, now repeat after me. The pronunciation. Let's finish with the pronunciation. Career. Meslektaş, colleague. Başarılı, successful. Aquarium. Miras, kalıtsal, hereditary. Cesur, courageous. Özür dilemek, apologize. Technology. Category. Kategorize etmek, categorize. Standardize. Öncelik, priority. So, that was a great lesson. Thank you for joining. Everybody was great. I'll see you guys soon. Let me know if you need anything. You can always get in touch with me, all right? That's it for tonight. I'm going to have to finish it. Does anyone have anything to say? Gizem Kaya, do you want to come and talk? Take good care of yourself, teacher. Take good care of yourself. Take good care of yourself. I will. I sure will. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hayri Duran, I missed you. One day we should talk. Love you. Beat Ahmet, next time we will talk. I'm sorry for tonight. Bye. Bye, everyone. See you. You're welcome. Sure. Not at all. My pleasure. Of course. Okay. Ahmet, be in touch. Okay. Bye.